Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's contest, our home opener, where we have the Guilderland Dutchmen versus the South Colonie Raiders. I'm Brenna Autry calling the game tonight, and I have special guests with me, Andy Ryan, boys basketball freshman coach, also math teacher at GHS. Thanks for joining me,
Yes,
Andy.
It's great. I'm looking forward to it.
Love
First
it.
Home opener tonight, so we got a good crowd. Red Sea is here.
Yeah, Red Sea is in full
Yes.
force, and we've got the CTK fifth grade team, I
That's
believe
right.
they said.
Right.
We're ready for opening tip here. Looks like Michael Delwich is going to tip against Brandon Gordon.
Let's hopefully Guilderland gets off to a good start tonight. They had a tough game against Bethlehem on Tuesday, so hopefully they come back with some positive energy.
They need to. Raiders get the tip here, and we know from past history this is going to be a tight game. It's going to be a lot of running gun, a lot of shooting, and some tight defense is going to be needed. So let's see what we can do here. Colonie swings it around the key. And starts us off with a three-pointer, and that looks like it's number 12, Matthew Salvi. Dutch coming down. I'm going to be rusty on the names as we've got some new players here this year. I've got to learn some names. We've got some old goodies, though. Michael Delwich in for an easy two.
Good start.
Excellent start.
And I think that's important to look into Michael and get some points out of him. I think he can score down low. That's
Absolutely.
a good start for us.
We don't have to get the threes all the time. And, you know, it's so funny. The game has changed so much where people want to go for the threes. We don't have to get them every single time.
Absolutely.
Focus on that ball passing and that defense, and that's going to help us so much. You know, we've got a familiar face over on the Colonie coaching side here.
That's right. I had a nice talk with Ken D'Agostino.
Yeah, Ken is not an unfamiliar face to Guilderland fans, for sure.
So I actually started coaching with him 20 years ago here. His sons played here, and his son, Steven, has a great training program
in the
Capital Region.
And many of our boys on both teams utilize
and
Steve.
He's very good.
He sure was.
Very good player, and he's an excellent coach.
Yep, he was great at Guilderland. We loved having him. He went on to St. Rose and really lit it up there, and even played overseas for a little bit. So it's nice to have him. It's nice to have him back in the Guilderland area. And Colonie is just making the most here of some turnovers. So score right now is 6-2 in favor of Colonie. We have 6:43 left to play in the first quarter. Berschwinger to Kapazinski, bringing it down. Trapped easy and early here. They got to get out of that. Berschwinger's dishes. Three-point shot by Ruff is no good. Rebounded by Colonie. They move it down fast. 30 attempted a layup there and missed it. We've got to keep our eye on number 30, Tremarky. He shot lights out when we played him last year. We are familiar with him.
Okay. And Colonie starting with a zone press, which D'Agostino likes to use.
Yes, he does. And as we've seen already, it does trip people up. Missed on the first. That is not normal for him, so he needs to find his rhythm tonight. Red Sea is loud. And he makes the second. Now, Nick Ruff starting this year, he came off the bench a lot last year, and we saw toward the end of the season a lot of spark out of him. So let's see if he can capitalize on that this year. Oh, trapped and trying to get it to Berschwinger, who luckily read that pass.
It's going to be a 10-second call.
Yeah, it is. It is. He's got to get rid of it fast here.
We got it up.
Oh, wow. And Kapazinski attempted to get it into Delwich, but it was kicked. Dutch will retain the possession here. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Berschwinger into Delwich again, and again off the foot. That was off the foot of Cameron Corrett.
That's a good sign that they're looking to get the ball inside to Michael.
Absolutely. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And got to get in here. That ball went into Jaden Stutzman, who also came off the bench a lot last year and is starting this year. Good ball movement so far. Jaden's open, just missed the shot clock violation there. I think he released before the buzzer, but that threw him off a little bit. They're going to restart. Fresh shot clock for Colonie as they take it down.
So Guilderland's in a man-to-man, as they always like to play.
They
They
do.
do not play much zone.
They do not. And that tires them out fast, you know, so you gotta be conditioned and ready for that. Number 3, Brandon Gordon looking to make a play here. Swings it left. Still trying to find an open man. Bobbles it a little bit. Guilderland cannot capitalize. I did not see who scored that.
Okay, let's have a good possession here. Get a good shot.
And stolen by Colonie. Oh, 31 goes for the dunk and doesn't get it. And the Guilderland fans are going wild.
The pressure's giving them trouble. The press is definitely working.
You know, a good press will always do that. And we see that time and time again at all levels. If you can press, you're going to mess up the defense.
Rhythm,
yeah,
sure.
the rhythm, totally. So we've got to read that, and we've got to get rid of that ball early enough,
Right.
and we got to make open plays. So we got to get our guys open. But the defense right now by South Colonie is really good.
Right. They have some good length on their team, for sure. Their JV team was the same thing.
Wow, when they came out of the locker room, I couldn't believe the height on them.
The JV or the varsity?
The JV.
Yes, they were very good.
Yeah.
And I think they scored 79 points.
They
so.
did. Beat us by 20. So they were a fun team to watch for sure.
Right.
4 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in quarter 1. We've got a score of 9-2. Dutchmen need to come back here. Kapuzinski trying to make it happen to Delwich, misses. It's got a finger on it. It's going to stay with the Dutch.
Better job against the press
Yep,
there,
yep.
definitely.
Okay, Kapuzinski to inbound. We got to be quick, and that was a good one. Moving around the key here. I like to see the ball movement.
Knock
Looking for a
it down.
good shot. Go. Oh, nice rebound. Couldn't draw the foul, but he wanted to. Quick transition here for South Colonie. Moving around the key. 31 thought he wanted it. Again, Brandon Gordon's, he's our go-to man for South Colonie, setting it up, calming them down, getting them in position. Tremarky going around. Oh, right at the buzzer.
And that was too bad because they played good defense and
They sure did.
He banked the 3 in, which that's too bad.
Yeah, and Tremarky, you know, he is known for shooting on anything, so I'm not surprised he threw that up when he saw the clock going down. Let's see if the Dutch can answer. 12-2, Colonie leading. Kapuzinski with the ball. Looking for an open man, gets it to Delwich, swings to Berschwinger. To Ruff, back to Delwich, around to Berschwinger. Berschwinger trying to stay with Tremarky here. Kapuzinski avoiding the trap. Draws the foul. I'm going to guess it's on number 12, Matthew Salvi, based on his reaction.
This is an important point right now because if we go down 16-2 or 14, you know,
Yep.
it's gonna take the wind out of our sails.
Exactly,
So if we can just find a way to hang around and keep this to a reasonable deficit.
Dutch with the ball on a fresh clock.
Fresh clock, which is great.
Yep. Troy trying to make something happen to Kapuzinski. Kapuzinski getting it to Ruff. Ruff over to Stutzman. Quickly passes off to Berschwinger. Berschwinger looking to go inside and can't find an opening. Swinging around the key here. Back to Stutzman, who tries to get it. It's going to be Berschwinger's on the ground trying to get it, and it comes up to Colonie. I wondered if that foul was going to be called there. You know, that's a frustration foul, Andy, and it's really hard when they get frustrated and they just want to quickly get that foul and stop the ball.
Right.
So that's Justin Kapuzinski's second foul. Second foul, team's third.
And he's out and Santa Barbara's in.
Yes. And we are lucky we didn't get a 3.
Yes, we're absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. There's in. He's got a good shot, Nico.
A good open.
Okay, that's too bad.
Yep. He had a good look there.
He had a good look. He's a good player. Very good.
He is. And he got some playing time last year, too, so it's nice to see him come off the bench pretty fast. Quick tie up there. Troy thought he might get a jump ball. Jump ball favors Colonie at the moment, the arrow. Gordon trying to move it inside, and he does. And it doesn't go in. Rebound, Dutch. Berschwinger bringing it down. Oh, Santa Barbara.
You thought he traveled?
Woo! Woo!
You read my mind.
Yep. Ruff likes it. And close, just not it.
That's important for him to take that shot,
it sure is. Rebound, Tremarky getting it down quickly. Again, getting it in the hands of Gordon. Gordon taking it in, trying to draw the foul. The Dutch wanted a charge on that call. And I, quite frankly, would have gone with a charge on that one.
I didn't get a good look at it. Troy's not afraid to put his body out there for sure.
No, he's not. We know that.
We're going to play good defense. The question is, can we score?
Right. That is the
they're
question.
always going to play pretty good defense.
Gordon misses his first.
Got a freshman into the game now, Tyler Watazik.
You know, I know Tyler. I've known him for a long time. Tyler's one of my favorite players to watch.
I haven't seen him play.
He's my fan favorite.
He went right from modified to varsity.
He did.
That's quite a jump.
I was shocked last year when I went to watch him modified and saw him on the team, quite frankly. I was shocked he wasn't up on the freshman team.
Sure.
So here we go. Let's see what he can do and see if he can breathe a little spark of energy.
Exactly.
We know he's a shooter. He plays with the tough AAU teams. We know he can do it. Let's see what he can do in his first varsity contest. And he draws the foul. Foul's on number 23, Cameron Corrett. That's his first, team second. Santa Barbara in for the Dutch. To Ruff. Ruff looking to get it in. Delwich has some height. We need to capitalize on that. Tyler working hard to get open. Get it to Ruff.
Look into the post there. Missed opportunity.
Yeah. Delwich needs to be more vocal and let his team members know where he is and that he's open because they're not always able to see. Oh, that was a good tip. Just nobody there to get it. Well, the wrong team to get it. Gordon does a dunk. The Colonie fans go crazy, and the Dutch fans are silent. Here we go, back down the court. We got 43 seconds left to play. Scores 15-2 in favor of South Colonie. Delwich over to Ruff. Gets it to Santa Barbara, to Delwich, back to Tyler Watazik. Tyler trying to make it in. You can't tell he's a freshman by the way he plays.
Look inside. He's got him on the post.
Yeah, there we go.
One time. There we go. Oh, we needed that one.
We sure did.
Hey, that's exciting. Freshman making a three-pointer.
He's a shooter. And timeout on the floor. 17.6 seconds left. 15-5 is your score in the first quarter. Well, what do you think so far, Andy? What are you seeing that you like?
I like the fact that he just made a shot. Yeah. And you know what? We're getting some pretty good looks on offense. We just got to knock them down. I think it's important that we continue to look into Delwich. And Ruff should just continue to take those shots.
He should.
He's a good shooter, if there's open looks, he's got to take them.
Yep.
And the good thing is we're playing pretty good defense, so it's still within striking range.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down 15-5, and couple of stops, couple of buckets, we're right back in the game.
Right, exactly. Okay, Colonie with the ball here. 17.6 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Tremarky with the ball. Calling for a screen, and he gets it. Oh, nice dish. Can't connect there. Foul called before the shot.
I think this is a nice lineup for Guilderland right now.
I do too.
And I think, Troy and Cap, they got a little rust on them from football.
They sure do.
And I think they're going to come along, but these guys have been practicing for a long time, and I think they could maybe hopefully make a run here.
Yeah. Oh, almost a double dribble there, but they didn't call that. So at the end of the first quarter, 15-5 in favor of South Colonie. We'll take a quick timeout here. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back with you, Guilderland friends. Andy Ryan, Brenna Autry calling the game for you. We left and went into this timeout here with talking about we're so glad they took a shot. We hope to see more in the second quarter, right?
Absolutely. And, like I said, they got some good looks, which is encouraging.
Yep,
it's
absolutely.
not like Colonie is smothering them and we're not getting looks at the basket. So that was a huge three by Watazik. For his confidence, and if he can develop as a freshman, that would be great. So they're going with the same lineup. So they've got Santa Barbara at the point, and he had a pretty good game against Averill Park.
He
is
did.
My understanding. Yeah.
He did.
And I guess in a scrimmage this year before against LaSalle, I guess he got caught fire and had 25 points in that. So, so I always liked this game. I had him on the freshman team.
Excellent. All right, we are in play here. Guilderland with the ball, moving it as fast as they can. Nice inside shot. Oh, just missed it, but that was a good look.
Michael
and rebound. Nice shot. All right.
Great job. Michael Delwich with an offensive rebound and a kick out. That's the way it is now, the new way. It used to be like tell the big guy to go right back up.
Right.
But Michael found Nico. We're right back in it.
Three-point attempt for Colonie, and they get it. Matthew Salvi, he wanted the foul called. He wanted to make it a 4-point play, but didn't get that in his favor. And just like that, the Dutch are within 10.
Okay. With a little confidence,
confidence, too, absolutely.
We could need someone in the middle to relieve the pressure a little bit if they get someone in the high post.
We do, and there's a shot. Oh, just off by Santa Barbara. Tremarky, a long pass.
Wow, what a catch. And a nice block by Michael.
Yep, definitely. 12, getting it to 23, kicking it
out. There we go.
And a good read. I was going to say, if there's not a foul there, we got a problem.
We got a little energy going now.
We do have a little energy. It's nice to see, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're playing with some flow.
Definitely. That foul was on Tremarky. That's his first, team's third.
Right. And I think I'm really pulling for these guys because it's the first home game. If they can put a good effort, win or lose, it'll bring kids back.
Yep, the fans like the effort.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we want to be competitive and make it a good game.
100%.
So that these people come back again.
Exactly.
And Red Sea is good. We got a lot of parents here, so we got a nice crowd.
It's a great place to be on a Friday night.
That's right.
Dutch with the ball with Tazik, getting it to good job.
Nice.
Got it to Stutzman for a quick layup.
That's right. I didn't think that was going in.
I didn't think it was either. He was off balance and kind of threw a desperation up, but it went.
Good for Jaden.
Yep. Tremarky trying to make something happen. Swinging it to Key. Gordon has it. Santa Barbara playing him tight. I like to see that intensity.
Great defense by Santa Barbara.
Yeah, not letting him by, but he's going to take it at the top and try to get a foul, although that wasn't a foul at all.
He's got to be careful fouling the three-point shooter.
They sure do, and they've done it a few times tonight.
Oh, boy.
Tremarky on the miss, but Colonie keeps rebounding. We have got to get under those boards.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Stutzman getting it out. Santa Barbara bringing it down. Ryan Gilbert, new face to me.
Come on, Michael. Duck in.
Yeah. Gilbert to Watazik. Watazik over to Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara getting it to Delwich. Delwich swings it to Watazik. Watazik trying to get inside to Delwich. Just misses. Colonie gets the turnover, and they're moving it down fast here. Tremarky You know, if they can shut Tremarky down, that's going to be huge compared to last year.
Mm-hmm. He did some damage last year.
He sure did. He sure did. Troy Berschwinger in, giving Michael Delwich a well-deserved rest.
Yes, I think that's the first time he's come out. He's
it
worked
is.
hard. He's played well,
he
Michael.
Sure is.
I think he's got a bucket and a couple of assists.
He does.
And a few rebounds.
You know, we lost some height last year and some post players with Mitch McKissick gone and Liam Teague and Sam Oliver. So our game is really going outside.
I think that's a great point. I mean, if you take without Michael, we're not a big team.
Right, exactly. And we need to capitalize on that.
Right, like Jaden right now is guarding a guy 6 inches taller.
There was a walk there. They didn't call it. Yep, even Mike Parks saw it. Everybody wants it. Oh, well, you get some, you don't get some. 4:51 left to play in the second. We are down by 10, 20-10. Troy Berschwinger going inside, bobbles the ball. He had some hands helping him bobble it there. He's trying to tell the ref that wasn't all him, but the ref's not going to go for it. Turnover to Colonie.
Nate Oliver in the game.
Yeah, we're getting.
We just got him. He just came in.
We're getting lots of changes here. I can't keep up.
And he is a player that is going to be very good. He's only in 10th grade.
Right.
And the coaches really like the way he plays. He shoots the ball really well.
He does. You know, they wanted that call again, and we did not get it.
Nice
all
pass.
Right, good. Berschwinger also wanted the call. Nothing. We're getting a little chippy out there. All right. Possession arrow favors the Dutch. Troy's a little intense right now. Need to calm him down. He even walked away with the ball. He's so
well, he's going to get that ball in his scrum.
He sure is. You can see on the replay here.
Yeah, we're catching some breaks on fouling three-point
We
shooters.
sure are. We got to watch that.
Yeah, because there's probably 2 or 3 of those, and
yeah, you can tell by our gas.
Like yes, the old coaching no is never foul a three-point shooter.
Exactly. Colonie with the ball. 4:11 left in the second period.
Well, we are competing, which is great.
We are.
This is a game.
We are. We are not letting them go easy here. Tremarky moving it around.
That kid's quick off the dribble.
He is quick. Gordon for 3, misses. Rebound to Colonie. Colonie inside. Tremarky where he needed to be. Scores 2. 22-10 in favor of Colonie. 3:44 left to play.
They're sticking with that press.
They are. I mean, it's worked for them.
It really has.
It's worked. So Ryan Gilbert wanted a look there.
Well, one thing it does too is, even though they don't get a turnover, it's taking the shot clock down to 24.
Yep.
So it's continually putting pressure on.
Absolutely. Inside pass to Troy. Troy gets it. Gilbert just misses the 3. Colonie quickly on their transition there. Gordon looking to set it up.
Don't.
Oh,
okay.
Almost bobbled that.
Three minutes. So this is another. I keep saying it's a key spot, but you know, if we can get it down to single digits at halftime, that'll be great.
Yeah, it would be great.
And if it stretches out to a little bit more, that's not so good.
Colonie with the ball under their basket. 35 fresh shot clock here. Gordon in. And back out to Gordon. Back in. They're just going to pass it in and out and try to find something, and that worked. Tremarky bounces in and out. That would have been a 3. That was luck on our side there.
Nice rebound. But Troy's going to bring a lot of toughness, obviously.
He always does.
Yes. I mean,
he
he's
always does.
headed to UAlbany to play football,
yeah,
right?
It's nothing like having him come off the football season ready for basketball because he's not afraid to throw some bodies around in there.
Absolutely.
Here he goes. Troy Berschwinger with the ball, trying to find an open man. Somebody's got to move. Swings it. Gets it back to Berschwinger. Berschwinger over to Gilbert. Berschwinger sets a screen to Watazik. Watazik going in and back out. Take it. Yes! 3-point for Nico Santa Barbara. That's his second 3 of the night.
Key bucket right there. Gets it down to 9.
Absolutely.
I really like his game.
I really do. I really do.
He can really play.
We've got Julius Reed here with the ball, getting it to Tremarky. And Tremarky to Gordon. Gordon looking to make a 3.
He is smooth, that Gordon.
He is.
How tall is he? It doesn't have the height listed. He's probably about 6'1" or 2.
I've got him listed as 6'4".
Oh,
now that
6'4".
might be a little generous.
Okay. But he's a good player for sure.
Yeah. I always think based on the heights listed on the stat sheet that the guys kind of report their own. They're self-reported height stats, I think. Berschwinger taking it in, rejected by Colonie, but a foul is called.
Yeah.
2 shots on that. Minute 33 left to go. 22-13 in favor of South Colonie.
So, Brenna, what was the first quarter? I think we're winning this quarter.
I think we're definitely winning this quarter.
I think
Absolutely.
the first quarter was not quite sure, but
yeah,
we were down. It was 15-5, I think.
Yep.
So, well,
and right now
we're winning by 1 here.
Yep. Berschwinger
gets
the roll on that one.
I like how our guys are really competing.
I do too. Yeah, we've got 8 points so far this quarter to their 5, so we are winning this quarter. And misses the second. Colonie with the ball. Minute 30 left to play. Tremarky. Over to Sid, and we haven't seen him yet. Oh, trying to get that to Gordon in the low post. That was going to be good if they could make it work. I'm glad they didn't. But
Nico got in there, broke it up.
Yep.
But it's our ball.
It's our ball.
It's on the other end of the court.
Yeah.
Thought maybe that was out on us, but I guess not.
Minute 15 left to go. Scores 22-14, and we're going to be treated to CTK 5th grade at the half. I can see them lining up, getting ready to come in. It's always exciting for the little kids to get on the court for the big guys.
Oh, Nico.
Nico should have done a bounce pass there to
Absolutely.
Watazik, but that was beautiful and got the crowd going nuts.
Yeah, Nico kind of jumped into that coverage, and if he just jump stopped and made a ball fake, like you said, Brenna, a nice ball fake, bounce pass.
Yep, it would have been beautiful. Watazik would have had it, and it would have been a quick 2.
Kind of telegraphed that a little bit.
Yep. All right, Colonie, 28 seconds left on the shot clock for them. Offensive foul, not called.
That was a missed call.
I love that they're fighting for the rebounds, finally. Excellent job. Excellent work.
Job. You know, I share the gym with these guys.
You do,
well,
with the team,
and what they do is they practice hard. They will play defense and rebound.
I love it.
And that's something that I think is I give Coach Parks a lot of credit for that.
I love it.
Because they're going to compete on the defensive end.
That foul was on Adam Sid, and that was his first, team's 4th.
The press got us.
They sure did. They sure did. All right, number 11, Reed, taking it down, trying to capitalize on this last 27 seconds of the quarter. Tremarky.
He's crafty. He's not fleet of foot, but he can shoot, and he knows angles out there.
And he's only a junior, so we're going to see him again next year.
Wow.
So he's not going away fast here. Tremarky moving it around. Gets it to No Surprise Gordon. Gordon taking a shot, misses. And the shot clock violation at the end, getting it to Guilderland quickly, and we are out of time here. End of that half, it's 22-14 in favor of Colonie.
Very solid half for Guilderland.
Very solid half. I mean, the fans would not like the score for sure, but it is nothing to be ashamed of at this moment.
Right, and it was kind of interesting because I was watching the JV game, and it was a breakneck pace, a 79-60.
It was. That game was wild.
And I kind of expected both of these teams play a half-court style, like they kind of grind it out a little bit.
Yep.
And I kind of thought this game, it may not get into the 50s.
It may not. It may not. Low-scoring game for sure.
Right. So, but competitive.
Competitive for sure.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, while we watch some CTK 5th grade basketball. Enjoy. We'll be back soon. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the start of the second half here. Score 22 for South Colonie, 14 for Guilderland. We saw some great things to start the game here. We're hoping to capitalize on those in the second half. Love that Mike Parks is playing around with his lineup a little bit. Looks like we're going back to almost the same starting lineup here. I'm trying to see, looks like, yep, looks like we are. So Kapuzinski with the ball to start the second half. Hopefully they're rested. Shout out to Molly Fanning, who's watching at home, and let us know we're doing a good job,
That's
Andy.
right. Molly doing a great job with the golf program.
Delwich getting it into Berschwinger, who's able to draw the foul nice and quick, and that's awesome. You know, foul trouble, we teetered on the edge of it with South Colonie last half, so if we can get them into foul trouble early, that will help our game a little bit.
Absolutely.
That one is on number 23, Cameron Corrett. That's his second, and that'll be the team's first for the half. Berschwinger moving it around to Kapuzinski. Kapuzinski getting it over to Ruff. Ruff back and to Kapuzinski and Berschwinger, and they're just going to keep moving it around. Motioning under the basket, which is good. Stutzman looking for an opening. Kapuzinski can't penetrate, gets it over to Delwich. Delwich swings to the right to Ruff. Ruff getting it inside, and I'm blocked by some walkers in front of us. And turnover to Colonie. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with Colonie. Score still 22-14. 7:09 on the clock.
Nick's got to throw a bounce pass into the post there. It's
He
just
does.
easier to flick away
Right.
for the defender. But I was really hoping we get a bucket there to get it down to 6.
I know. Tremarky gets it in easily. Colonie looking to capitalize here, moving around. Gordon swings. Back to Tremarky. Trying to get inside, and so far they can't. Good defense on the Dutch. That shot.
Number 12, I think
Okay.
that was.
Looked like 12. Okay.
Matt Salvi.
All right, I'll take your word for it because
That
I
was a
could not see.
good defensive possession. It was a good shot. Sometimes it's a good shot and better offense.
Kapuzinski, I was wondering if they were going to call the travel on that. His feet were moving a few times there, or that wasn't Kapuzinski? Sorry, was that Stutzman?
No, it was Kapuzinski.
Okay, all right. So that we're getting killed on turnovers tonight. We really need to protect that ball.
You're absolutely right. I mean, the turnovers are killers. You don't get a shot.
Yep.
You don't get an opportunity for a rebound.
Yep. So
At least they're not scoring off our turnovers, but
thankfully.
they're still turnovers.
Yep. Tremarky trying to make it happen for Colonie. Gets it over to Salvi. Salvi moving it around. Gordon still moving too. Back to Tremarky. Inside to Cody,
That was
and
a
he
great
scores.
back cut
That
by Colonie.
Sure was. Sure was.
Trayvon Cody.
Yep.
That was a beautiful play.
Yep. Kapuzinski.
Now we're back up to we're down 12 again.
Yep. Gets it over to Ruff, who gets it across court to Berschwinger. Berschwinger somebody needs to go inside, set something up here.
We're not really a threat offensively.
No, we're not.
It's kind of like we're passing the ball around. That's a nice
That was a nice play
by Michael
Yep,
Delwich. Yeah,
yep.
he's got to do more of that.
He sure does. You know, so far they've just been on the outside. They haven't been able to get it in the post at all.
And they're not even really probing the
Right.
defense. They're just kind of passing the ball around.
Right.
And now we're almost 3 minutes in. We have not scored a bucket in this quarter.
We have not. Cody gets it to Gordon. Gordon to Tremarky, back to Cody. Cody goes in. Delwich with the slap.
Yep.
Could hear it from here.
So they play a 5-out. That's kind of the new trend.
Yep.
So they run some people through the lane, but you know the days of the traditional post player are gone pretty much.
They are.
Which, you know, some guys dive into the post, but you could have guards posting up. But Colonie definitely. They work the perimeter and they slide into the post. They pass the ball very well.
Yep. Cody good on his first, misses the second. Rebound Dutch. Kapuzinski moving it down. You know, we're fast on transition, Andy, but we're not getting it inside like you said. And transition's great, but you gotta be able to penetrate inside.
Sure.
And so far we're not seeing that. Oh, Berschwinger to Delwich. Delwich over to Ruff. They want the outside shot. You can tell that's what they're going for, but.
Yeah, we're going to see Santa Barbara pretty soon.
Yeah, we sure are. I wish Justin hadn't done that, but yeah, foul there on that layup breakaway. That foul's on Kapuzinski. That'll be his third, team second. So it's not good to be in foul trouble on our side. We were talking about it on their side. So Justin's definitely a spark for us, and having him on the bench will not be helpful at all. That was a first one good for Cameron Corrett.
And Ryan Gilbert and Nico into the game, right?
All right.
See if they can give us a little spark here. Colonie's doubled us up here.
Yeah, and he misses the second. So Colonie scored 7 points already in this half to Guilderland's nothing. So we really need to get an offensive spark.
Absolutely. We had some rhythm and flow in the second quarter.
We did.
And now we're back to kind of a stagnant, like we said, just passing the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah.
And our defense has been pretty good.
Again, good steal there.
Right. I mean, you're holding them to 28 points midway through the third quarter. It's not bad. We just need to score.
Right. Stutzman catches the hold there. Fouls on number 3. Brandon Gordon, that's his first, team second. So we're tied up with fouls there, 2 and 2. So evenly matched in that way. Inbound the ball, Santa Barbara.
Got a couple screens coming at the elbow, maybe.
Definitely. Well, we know Berschwinger's not afraid to go inside just like that. Didn't get a good shot off,
Michael.
but not afraid. So if he could throw his body around down there a little bit. Oh, 3-point basket by number 14, Ryan Gilbert.
That was much needed.
Yes, 5 minutes of not scoring, so he broke that, which is great. 17-28 in favor of Colonie. 3 minutes, 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
They are smooth with their cuts, Colonie.
They are.
They don't set a lot of screens.
No.
They just cut. And we got a lot of action going
under
on the
here.
post.
Holy.
Yes, you and I saw it. And I'm surprised it was right in front of the ref.
Yeah.
Call something.
That's Tremarky and Santa
and
Barbara.
They're still
they
going
are
at it.
pushing.
They're still going at it.
I like to see that toughness, though, and that intensity. That's awesome.
All right, Guilderland.
Nice.
Nice cut and bucket by Ryan Gilbert. 5 points in a row.
I like seeing that. Ryan's a new face to me, so it's nice to see that.
This nice spark by Santa Barbara and Gilbert. So we're right back in it, down 9. That's the advantage of playing good defense.
Yep.
That might be thought he walked on that, but there's a foul.
Definitely a foul. Troy didn't mean that, obviously, but Tremarky was right there. Tremarky draws that foul. He'll go to line. So that foul is on number 44, Michael Delwich. That is his third as well.
Boy.
Team's third. So we've got first three of our big players with 3.
And we really don't have a backup.
We don't. I see Tyler Watazik's ready to come in, which is what I was going to say. He was a spark last time. Let's get him in here. Let's play with this lineup a little bit. Tremarky misses the first.
He did a nice job in the second quarter. I mean, to think he's a freshman.
He did.
And he doesn't carry himself like a freshman.
He doesn't.
He really has a lot of poise and confidence. He's doing a nice job, and I understand he's a very good baseball player, too.
He is. He's a great athlete all around.
Yes, what a great addition. Hopefully he stays 4 years at Guilderland.
Yeah, I haven't seen him have trouble with any sport yet. And Tremarky's good on the second.
Sounds like you know Tyler.
I know the Wataziks pretty well. Okay. He's got a younger brother, Noah, who's in Ryan's grade. So
gotcha.
I've known the Wataziks for many, many years. Berschwinger tries to drive.
He is a tough kid, Troy.
He is. I love it. I love it. And he draws the foul.
He's overcome a lot. I mean, his junior year, he had a problem with his intestines.
He sure did. He sure did.
You might know more about that. I don't clearly don't know the details.
That foul was on Gordon, puts Troy at the line.
But Troy had a great football year, too.
He sure did. He sure did. Troy misses the front end of the the 2-shot foul here. Needs to connect on this second one. In for Colonie is number 10, Andrew Hewlett. Troy on his second attempt here.
Nope.
Misses again. So still double-digit lead. Oh. Not sure what that call was. I missed that totally when I was putting in the the missed foul shot. Santa Barbara gets it into Stutzman. Stutzman over to Watazik. Watazik back to Santa Barbara. Swings it. Gets it to Berschwinger quick. Oh.
That would have a big bucket
that
right
would have
there.
been a big bucket. It was a beautiful look by Watazik.
That's the foul on Troy.
Definitely, and Troy's getting a little chippy there and saying some words. And draws the technical.
So we'll get 2 shots in the
Yep,
ball.
that's Troy's second, team's fourth. He's not liking what's happening out there, but he's gotta control that anger
That's
and that
right.
temper. I mean, South Colonie has typically been a team that we get scrappy with and that we get really chippy and you know, little handsy with, and
Right.
you know, we just have to control our emotions in that.
Absolutely.
Gordon to the line to shoot the technical, and he gets the first.
And Troy gets a personal and a technical, and gets 2 personals on that. So he's got 3 fouls now.
Yeah, we're going to be in foul trouble here pretty quickly. It's 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. It's way too early for us to have this trouble. Mike Parks is scratching his head over there trying to figure out what he's going to do. So Colonie also gets the ball, and just like that, the score is now 31-19. That was an unfortunate series of events there. Troy stays in the game, though.
I saw that.
Yeah, and we draw a foul.
That's
That's
right.
a little makeup foul for us.
And it's important that refs get control
Yep,
of this game
yep.
because it's like you said, it's definitely starting to get physical.
Exactly.
And we want it to be a game where it's decided on the court and
Yep.
you know, good competition.
Yeah, that foul was on Andrew Hewlett. That's his first, team's fourth.
I saw that screen. He had some elbows moving.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
The ref was on it. They're gonna probably call this pretty tight right now.
I think they will too, so it doesn't get out of control. And you know, the crowd's gotten into it too, and that can always fire people up as well. So Watazik looking for a shot, doesn't get it. Swings it over. Stutzman trying to make something happen. Gets it to Berschwinger. Berschwinger back to Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara going inside to Berschwinger. Berschwinger's going to push his way in, misses it, but rebounds his own ball. Gets the call on the floor.
Absolutely. Troy is competing out there, playing hard. Not going to get that from him.
Absolutely. That foul's on number 10. That's Andrew Hewlett. That's his 4th foul. I do not have that on my sheet, but team's 5th. And we lost the ball off the foot, and that's a turnover. Back to Colonie Red Raiders. 1 minute 30 left to play in the third quarter. Tremarchi with the ball, bringing it down for Colonie. Cody and Gordon. Gordon's calling the plays out here, telling people where to go. He's going to try to go to the top of the key and set something up here and get his guys doing what he wants. Gets it to Cody.
Oh, that's too bad. Did we foul with 4 seconds on the shot clock?
Yeah. That foul's on number 1, Jaden Stutzman. That's his first, team 6. So one more, and we'll be giving Colonie the 1-and-1, which is the bonus you don't want to give. Gordon for a long-range 3, and he's good.
He is a nice player. I mean, he's got a very good jump shot.
He does. 47 seconds left to play. Ooh. They are not slowing down at all. Oh, so that could have been a nice no-look under the basket there. We've got a travel from Berschwinger. 36.9 left to play. Colonie 34, Guilderland 19. Tremarky with the ball for Colonie, taking it nice and slow to work off this clock and try to get the last shot. Gordon just standing with it, kind of taunting Troy.
They'll probably start about 14 or so. Now they'll
Now
attack.
we've got some movement here with 14 seconds left to go. It's like you knew the play, Andy.
Let's see what they've got.
Cody, look at, Gordon's moving inside. They missed that look. Gordon for three again. Hit the top of the basket, and that's an automatic turnover. So Dutch get the ball, unfortunately with just 1.9 on the clock. Let's see if we can get a long pass here. They're not lined up for that, however. And that wasn't the long pass I was looking for, but whatever.
That's right. Well, tough quarter for us a little bit.
That was a very tough quarter for us. 34-19 at the end of the third quarter. Boy, did they outshoot us.
Yes, and
you look at the stats here. Look at the foul shots. I mean, our fouling really hurt us there. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points just off fouls there.
And plus, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
5 points, sent to the line a bunch of times.
Exactly.
So hopefully we can, pick it back up. And this season is young, so you just want to kind of keep playing better. It's not obvious, but it's easy to just say, hey, we're down 15, and get deflated.
Exactly.
But you're kind of playing to get better, and I think we've got on Tuesday Schenectady. At Schenectady.
Yes, at Schenectady. Women are home with Schenectady on Tuesday night. That'll be our next broadcast. And then next Friday, I believe it's Saratoga, I believe.
Saratoga, next Friday,
Saratoga. Yes. So we've got a busy week coming up here.
Absolutely.
For sure. 8 minutes left to play. Fourth quarter going into action here. 34-19. South Colonie leading the Dutch. It's not over yet.
That's right. I mean, if they can get this down to about 8, I mean, there's if you can get it down to 8 with 4 minutes, anything can happen.
All right, Wetaskiwin stays in. Got Delwich, Santa Barbara, Stutzman, and Kapuzinski for the Dutch. Colonie with the ball. Dutch playing their man-to-man as they do at all times.
That's right.
Haven't given it up yet. I can't remember the last time I've seen a zone.
I don't remember either. I don't think they play zone.
Gordon taking it in, draws the foul. I believe that's going to be on Wetaskiwin, but let's see who they call that on. Let's hope it's not on Delwich. And it is on Wetaskiwin. That will be his first of the game. Team 7th. Automatically puts Colonie in the bonus. Gordon at the line, shooting 2. Misses the first one.
So Gordon is only a junior.
He is.
Wow, he is definitely a college-level player at some level.
Oh, yeah, he'll get looks for sure.
I mean, maybe higher than Division III, possibly.
Yep, and he's good on the second. So from here on out, any non-shooting foul that we commit, we're going to be sending Colonie to the line. And as we just talked about, that did not work in our favor for third quarter. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. Wetaskiwin gets the look, misses. A little tip there by Delwich, doesn't come down with it. Colonie gets the ball. Kapuzinski playing Gordon tight. He's got to be careful, though. Gordon knows what he's doing, and he will draw that foul. Kapuzinski trying to steal, but Gordon got away from him. Tremarky for 3, misses. Rebound.
Nice rebound by
Nathan Oliver.
Nathan Oliver.
Nice to see him in. Nathan gets it quickly to Kapuzinski, swings it, tries to go inside and tips and goes right into Tremarky's hands. Turnover for the Dutch. Colonie comes back down. I wish we were keeping stats on turnovers.
You're right.
Because, boy, they would tell a story tonight. Number 2 for, number 2, Gordon in, getting it, okay. Oh, we got brother Gordons there. That threw me off. Kapuscinski with the ball. 6 minutes, 9 seconds left to play. Kapuscinski to Santa Barbara. Gets it inside. Watazik tries to pass, but turns it over. That was a good look. That was a good thought. Just couldn't come up with it.
You're right. You know what? I think I called Brandon Mackay.
Yeah.
So Brandon is a senior.
Okay, Brandon's a senior.
Yes,
but Mackay
I
is,
made the mistake. Brandon's a senior, and Mackay is a junior who's come off the bench.
Okay. Well, yeah, I looked and said Gordon. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the Gordon I've been calling.
Yep.
Threw me off there for a second.
There's Mackay
Gordon.
Yep.
All right. And we've got brother out there as well. So, okay. Ooh, got hands everywhere. No call on that. That's shocking. And we do get a call.
We do get a call.
Okay, I was going to say, his hands were all over him. That is on number 3, Kapuscinski. That will be his 4th, team's 8th. And we're throwing Brandon Gordon to the line here. Again, not the person I want at the line.
He
scores
has
the
a
first.
beautiful stroke.
He sure does.
He's got to be up there around 15 points. He's probably got about a third of their points, I would think.
Look at that, yeah.
Oh, you got the
I
you're
keep
doing good.
stats
Yeah,
too, man.
I
do it all. I do it all. And he gets the second.
He's got 11 of their 37. So now we're down 18 here.
All right, moving it around. Oh, getting tied up there. Just things not going our way right now.
Right.
I wish we could go back to second quarter.
I know it. We had a little flow and rhythm going.
Yeah, we did. We did. That foul's on number 44, Michael Delwich. That's his 4th, team's 9th. Gordon misses the first.
That was the younger brother, Gordon.
That was the younger brother, Gordon.
That's right.
And since it's a one-on-one, he doesn't get the second one.
Now this game is going to be tough for us to come back. But like I said, hopefully we can start to do some positive things.
Yep.
Get some
Long
of these.
three, and it goes for us. Excellent. Nate Oliver with the 3. That was a lucky bounce. 37-22 in favor of South Colonie. 4 minutes, 55 left on the clock. Hewlett to Tremarky. Tremarky gets it to Cody. Cody swings it to Gordon. Gordon back to Hewlett.
The air is kind of out of the
I got to look
building
here because
now.
I can't see now. Tremarky gets it to Gordon. Gordon back out to Gordon. Gordon goes in, gets
Very
2.
nice.
That was a nice shot. Kapuscinski brings it down for the Dutch. Gets it into Watazik. Ooh, he almost traveled
and then threw it away.
Yep. And that's where we're seeing, the newness for him. Under
Sure.
pressure, having a little trouble there.
Absolutely.
Timeout, Mike Parks. Looks like a 30-second. 4 minutes, 10.
30-second time, yes.
Did I say 40?
No, you said 30. I'm just agreeing with you. I know. I know it.
30-second timeout from the Dutch.
Busy weeks, these weeks, Brenna.
These weeks before the holiday break are busy.
That's right.
We were spoiled, Andy, with so many days off in October and November, and then all of a sudden you think, whoa, I got to do 4 weeks solid here.
Absolutely.
Wow.
You're right. I didn't even think about that.
We had
the Jewish holidays.
Yep.
We had Thanksgiving and
Yep.
Veterans Day.
Yeah. We had lots of days. We had Superintendent's Conference Day in there. You had all these days.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it's like 4 solid weeks.
Absolutely.
And there's amplified with student excitement, for time off and things. Things are a little crazy.
Surprised we couldn't get the 23rd off.
Ooh,
you would think that would be a day.
You would
right?
think. Yay. Throw us a bone. All right, we digress.
That's right.
Guilderland with the ball. 4 minutes.
One more.
Oh, yeah.
No, not going to happen.
Nice shot, though. Rebound for Colonie. Now, we have not pressed yet tonight. Have you noticed that?
I did.
I
We
wish.
typically don't press.
Yeah, no. I just wish we'd
Put
turn
some
that,
type of pressure
yeah,
on them.
put some pressure on. I wish we would. That foul's on number 15, Nico Santa Barbara. That's his first.
It's it's a great program. This is my first night doing this, and to see the kids and Mr. Maycock, what you guys do here, it's amazing.
It is amazing, isn't it?
I mean, yes,
It
for
is
a high
amazing.
school to do this, you got kids working.
Yep.
And the maestro is Mr. Maycock over there.
Got Christian DePersis
Christian
helping out. Yeah,
I think
it's amazing.
great. I mean, these kids got a real life experience.
We are top notch, and other teams visit us and say, "Holy cow,
I know
what
it.
is going on?"
I love it. I love it.
We are. Tremarky misses the second.
David Filton's in the game.
One of my favorites.
He's a hard-working
He
kid.
sure is.
And I think, is that Alex Dorigo?
It is Alex Dorigo, who wants a three. He's going to just stand right there, and
one
he's going to
time.
take it. Oh,
Nice.
little icy, so missed it.
Sure, he's got to warm up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Rebound to Colonie. Colonie moving down fast, and they've got some new blood in, too.
Yep.
And Adam Sid misses that.
And one more for
Yep.
Brandon Gordon.
One more.
One more bucket.
I was so worried about Tremarky, but Gordon has really stepped up tonight.
Yes.
Got it out to Stutzman, who
One
goes
time
for
for
three.
Jaden. No, not going to happen.
Nope. Just a little short on that. Colonie moving it around. Tremarky hasn't gone out, though, or Gordon. They've left them in. Oh, David, easy. All right. That's Adam Sid, gets two. Oh, and we've got a timeout. Timeout from South Colonie. Well, he just wanted to get his players in.
Okay.
He just wanted to get a substitution. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left on the clock, 46-22 in favor of South Colonie. We knew this would be a tough game. We got exactly what we knew we were going to be expecting here.
Right. Colonie plays, they've got some polished, smooth players. They move the
They
ball
do.
well. They share the ball.
They're scrappy. They always have been. They go for every single loose ball, and I appreciate that in a basketball team for sure. And they're well coached when they've got Ken D'Agostino coaching them.
Yes, he does a great job.
We know what we're going after here.
I mean, he's a great coach.
Yep,
He really is.
yep.
He's got a lot of experience, and he really understands the game.
Dorigo got it. I'm surprised that's not an intentional.
No, I think he got part of the ball, actually.
Did
I don't
he
even
really?
think it's
Wow.
a foul.
Wow.
That was a nice play by Ryan Gilbert. I agree. I thought it looked like a big collision coming up.
Yeah.
And it was a clean play.
All right. Excellent. Santa Barbara taking it down for the Dutch. We've got a whole new set of guys in here trying to get something going just to get a little playing time here. David Filkins getting it over to Nathan Oliver. Nathan Oliver inside. To Filkins.
Oh, we got a dunk coming.
Yep. Yeah, you knew that was coming. You called that from other side of the court.
Didn't look like it even.
Yeah.
Wow. It didn't look like it went in, but I guess it did.
It did, based on their reaction, huh? It's fun to see the little kids getting so into it here. These CT kids are yelling and trying to argue with the with
I
the
know.
calls.
They're
I love it.
They're the fans.
I
They
love
are
it. Yep.
rooting for Guilderland right to the bitter end.
Yep. Love it.
So.
Love it. All right, we have a timeout on the floor. Scores 48-22, 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go. Guilderland was able to pull out a win against Averill Park, which was shocking to some people, but they were able to squeak out a win there, which was awesome. They got really hurt hard with Bethlehem this week. This one doesn't sit too well easily, but let's see next week with Schenectady and Saratoga what we can pull out. Saratoga is a powerhouse usually when we play them. So we'll see what we can do and what kind of changes we can make getting back into that next week. So
right, absolutely. So
nice to see Simeones.
Oh, Ralph Simeone. Yeah, he does a great job with
Yeah.
the youth program.
And nice to see Vin here
That was
supporting
Vin, yes.
the kids. Yeah, Vin was a player back in his day. It was fun to watch.
Right. Good people.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, thought we could get a bucket there.
You know, Vin was one of the ones that really kept us going during COVID because he kept book when his little brother played. So Ralphie would call the games with us, and it helped out a ton. Just missed on that bucket. Dutch rebound, 1 minute 13 left to go. David Filkins for three. Oh, really wide. You know, that's trouble when you get all these players in who haven't played tonight yet. They're a little rusty, a little cold. You know, it's hard to get in that rhythm again.
That's tough to get out off the bench. You know, basketball's a weird sport. Yep. You know, there's no place to warm up. You know?
And it's hard to warm up at halftime and then sit and have to go out and play. You're cold.
There was a guy on the Boston Celtics named Scott Wedman who used to be a sub, and he always would lobby, like he would come in off the bench and shoot, and he said, why don't we have a basket on the side where I could warm up?
Just like baseball players.
Like a bullpen.
I mean, yeah, baseball players are warming up.
That's a good idea.
Absolutely.
These guys are sitting over there for an hour, and then they got to go in and play.
Yeah. We watch wrestlers, you know, in
That's
the hallway warm up before their matches and things like that.
Definitely.
So absolutely.
Good point.
I'd be in favor of that.
Yeah.
Number 15, Nasir Daval scored 2 and missed the 3-point attempt there.
Yeah.
Guilderland, 30 seconds left to play. 24 on the shot clock. David Filkins gets it out to Santa Barbara, who's a little wide there. Shot clock's now off. 21 seconds left to play. Colonie's going to slow it down here.
And they're going to run it out.
They are going to run it out. Your final score is going to be 50-22 in favor of the Colonie Red Raiders. We saw some good things.
Yes, we did.
We saw some good things.
We had some flashes in there. Some young players played well.
We did. We saw things we can work on as well. So next week, Dutch are away. Men are away against Schenectady on Tuesday and home against Saratoga on Friday. Andy, it's been a pleasure.
Greta, thanks so much. It has been a pleasure.
It's been awesome.
It's not the result we wanted on the court, but it's still
basketball.
basketball. Absolutely.
We had fun.
Basketball on a Friday night, I'll take it.
Exactly. It's a great night to be a Dutchman. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.